One of them, and then over here.
Okay. Awesome.
Can you just say it's muted for just a minute?
It's muted.
Hello everyone, this is our athletic portion of Giving Tuesday, and we are going to get things started with our football team.
Oh, what does Giving Tuesday mean to you?
Well, I think first off, it means that people that are not familiar with Fisher Catholic get exposed to the great school and all the great activities that come with, the day-to-day of the high schooler, and they get to see what it's all about and the top-notch education that is provided here.
Next one is, where did you guys go to high school and where did you guys go to college?
I went to Pomeroy High School and I went to Ohio University.
And I went here to Fisher Catholic, and I graduated in 1997 and attended Muskingum University.
How did you get into coaching football?
Well, I thought that football was the greatest thing that I ever participated in. And one of the things that I wanted to do was, after I played football in high school and college, I wanted to go to high school and relive some of those same experiences that I had.
Yeah, it's one of those sports that really is so similar when it comes to life lessons and what you learn and what you go through. And since you can't, in football, not really a lifelong sport, hey, to coach in that sport is next best thing.
What is special to you guys about teaching here at Fisher Catholic?
I think it's the kids, the students that we have are. I've been in probably 4 schools, and I have to say that Fisher Catholic's students, athletes, are different than any place I've been, and I contribute that to the upbringing, their parents, and just the total environment they are in.
I agree, Coach. Couldn't have said it better. Students easily make this the place to be.
Right.
What's your favorite college football team and why?
Well, it's got to be, we're the Fisher Catholic Fighting Irish. We're
Right.
Catholic. Got to be Notre Dame.
Up till Saturday, I was all set on Ohio State being my favorite, but I don't know.
Switch allegiances, Coach. Come to the dark side.
It's what happens.
What is your favorite? Why should people participate in Giving Tuesday?
Go ahead.
Well, I think I alluded to it a little bit earlier in the previous couple questions that, I mean, it's all about the students, and to really, invest in a Catholic education is one of the best things that people can do. And the kids and the community and the parents are really amazing, unlike any other place, and it's quite the experience.
I think that Fisher Catholic offers, being small as it is, offers students and athletes a chance to be exposed to different sports and play, and not just be a one sport guy, but I think they are able to participate in 3 or 4 sports. So I think that's special. And I think our kids really have taken to that.
Are you guys excited for the upcoming football season?
Oh yeah, always. Especially this year, this upcoming season, I think we have a lot of experience coming back, a lot of youth but experience, and kids that are really are working hard. They the Monday after our last game, there were 3 or 4 kids that came in 6:30 a.m. to lift, and they wanted to get back at it too. And I mean, it's a blast coaching here because of the kids and their attitude, and it really makes it a lot of fun.
I think I'm excited for some of the things that we weren't able to do this year because of so much inexperience. I think that our kids are going to prove that we're not an 0-10 football team, and I think that we're going to really show that next year.
Do you want to share any of your favorite football stories?
Football stories. Well, it's always going to the playoffs is always a fun time. And in the early 2000s, when I was a coach here, and then even as a player back in the 90s, sort of our one of our heydays, I mean, it's a lot of fun. And actually, I'll talk about also even being a player. Just we want to get to the point where we get enough kids to where we have a JV team where they can develop and play against kids their own age and own skill level. And there's nothing like playing actually JV ball. It's a lot of fun, and even scout team in practice is a lot of fun. I mean, you just get a chance to play, just a chance to play football and get your name, out there. Let coaches know who you are.
And I think the story within the story for Fisher Catholic is we have got to develop our program, develop more athletes, get more people involved, get more people into the program, and that's once we do that, I think we'll be back to where we always have been.
Go Irish.
Hello everyone, we're back and we have boys soccer and we're going to get started with our head coach, Justin Rousseau. And we have some of the players from the team and they're going to be interviewing him and kind of talking about their season and what they expect for next season and how their season this year went, which was really great.
What is your favorite thing about Fisher Catholic?
Well, Fisher Catholic, I think, is a great school because it provides children a wonderful education, but it combines with that education their faith and their character development. And I think that there's no better place to go to high school, learn, but also become a young man or woman of strong faith and character.
What do you think the importance of Giving Tuesday is?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity for us to show our community what we do here at Fisher Catholic in both the athletic department, the academics, and the faith side of the school. And I think we are a great institution, and I think that there's a lot of folks in the community that I think if they learn more about Fisher Catholic could be drawn to it. And could also might be interested in supporting us financially.
What has been the biggest challenge for you as a head coach here?
Wow. I think the biggest challenge is the responsibility of a coach is to both gain wins and losses, but also to develop the players, especially at the high school level, faith and character, as I talked about before, leadership, all those all those kind of soft skills I think are the most important and also the hardest to try to lead by example and to teach, and I think that's a huge challenge, but one that I enjoy.
What are your thoughts on our past season? Just anything you want to say about it?
Well, I think this was this is my third year coaching. I think this was our best season so far. We've taken small steps throughout the last 3 years. This was by far our best. We had 11 wins. We had a great season. We had some marquee victories over some really great opponents, and I really think we set the bar high. The graduating seniors had a great impact on the team, and the returning players have a lot to live up to maintain that standard.
How are you as a coach going to, I guess, work this off season with the loss of so many key starters?
It'll be tough. Lots of shoes to fill. Lots of goals coming off those senior boots. So we'll have to put in the hard work, but I know that we have players that are already working hard this offseason to get bigger, stronger, faster, to work on their technique and their skill development, and we'll be working all off-season to try to put ourselves in a position to pick up right where we left off. And in fact, it's our goal this year and every year to not only meet the standard that was set in the prior season, but to take the next step forward. So that'll be our goal next year.
What is the most important personality trait as a soccer player, in your opinion?
Humility. You have to be humble. You have to be willing to accept responsibility for mistakes, learn from those mistakes, overcome adversity and shortfalls, and set your ego aside so that you can come in each day and work your hardest to be your best.
What things do you like to do besides coaching or playing soccer? And did you play any other sports in high school?
I played one season of tennis my senior spring in high school, but I was a soccer player 12 months a year since I was 5 years old. It's kind of what I do. On top of that, now I work a full-time job as a lawyer, and I'm involved in our community.
Score predictions for the U.S. game today.
2-0 USA victory, and they'll advance. Thanks.
By the way, you have a fan that said a great season this year.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We'll transition.
Next, we have boys basketball, and we have our head coach, Sean Brown, and our JV coach and assistant coach, Jeremy Klein. And we have Hyde O'Reilly is going to get us started. And along with him to interview their coaches is Grant Kiefer.
Coach Brown,
Speak up.
how do you feel about only having few returning varsity players from last year?
Well, I mean, the fact that we graduated so many and that we have just a few back is going to be a challenge, but it's going to be a challenge we're willing to accept. All these young players are excited to play, and we're excited to let them play and do what they do, and we're going to be really deep this year with youth, but we're talented, and we're looking for a much improvement from last year.
What do you think about the new freshmen that just came up this year?
The new freshman class? Or?
Yeah.
I mean, the freshman class, it's great to have a new group, and get numbers in our program, which is a really positive. And we got a freshman that will be actually giving us some impact on the varsity this year that's got high energy and a real solid player. So anytime we can add quality prospects, it's just an advantage for the whole program as a whole.
Coach Klein, how do you feel about having to step in as the head coach for tonight's game?
Seeing how Coach Brown runs his program as a family and us all being one, it shouldn't be too much of a high or too much of a low. We run things the same through practice, meaning we're all on the same page and stuff of that sort. So Brown will be with us there in spirit in the locker room, in the stands, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So no different than what we did last year or the year before.
Coach Sean, what do you think about the new transfer students coming in from way down south?
Anytime we get a chance for kids to join our family and be a participant of our school, it's great. When it's a blessing to get a kid from West Virginia. He has actually attended our school last year, but to be able to play basketball this year with us is going to be helpful. I mean, most of the students here do come from area schools, so it's a great blend. It's good to get different views from people come from different schools and make our program what it is.
Final question. How do you feel about the upcoming season as a whole?
I mean, I think the season is going to be competitive. Our league is very competitive. We've got some really mature teams with, the Millersports and the Grove City Christians, Harvest Prep. Zanesville is always going to be competitive. So it's going to be a challenge. Every night is going to be a tough game, and we are really excited to get started tonight and see what this youth can conjure up and see if we can come away with a few victories and have a successful season and make a run in the state tournament, which is always our final goal. Coach Clyde?
What was the question?
How do you feel about the season as a whole?
I'm excited for tonight. Didn't sleep much last night, just in anticipation. It's something these boys have been working all summer for. We didn't have the season we wanted to last year. With the 2 additions and the kids we got coming back, we got a much more experienced squad, and they're tough and gritty and ready to play for each other. So pretty excited.
Why do you guys coach at Fisher Catholic?
Coaching at Fisher Catholic is something special. Coming from a public school and realizing that the youth here are special. They're special human beings. The moral grounds that these young men have for themselves and their families, it makes a different type of experience. To say that a private school is different than a public school, I would have never believed that originally, but to be honest, the quality character of a human being that the school produces and what's expected in this school, and being able to really just share your faith and be able to worship a God in a private school is something special that not every kid gets an opportunity to do.
Yeah, and you guys recently both enrolled your kids here. How has that experience been?
I could say my son is ecstatic about the experience at Fisher and the family atmosphere that the kids and the acceptance of all the students here, whether they play sports, whether they're in drama or quiz club, it doesn't matter. Everybody here is so accepting and loving, and my son absolutely adores it here.
Same thing. So I got little junior, I got a little 5-year-old that all he wants to do is be one of the Fisher kids and my twins say they're going to be the next Bruces or the next Kennys. So they've really just engulfed the Fisher culture. They've accepted our family. We took our kids out of public schools, and it's the best decision I've made.
All right, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Next, we have softball, and we have Jada Dixon and Ellie Mitchell interviewing their head coach, Jeremy Klein. And fun fact is that Ellie's dad is actually the assistant coach, Aaron Mitchell, and they're going to be talking about all things softball.
Okay. So our first question we have is, what made you decide to coach at Fisher Catholic?
Well, I knew Brown as a basketball coach, first of all, and he had sent me a message saying they're always looking for people to help. I had coached over in the Bloom Carroll School District, and I came over here and started coaching basketball. My daughter is a freshman now this year. She's played softball her whole life, and I've coached her travel ball all the summers. And I heard about, good experiences, bad experiences, and I want to make a positive difference. So that's the whole reasoning for me, is I just want every kid to get the same opportunity as every kid, and I think I can provide a positive atmosphere to affect you guys in a good way.
What are your goals for this softball season?
To beat Bern Union and win the league. Very blunt and very final. No, so they are FCA's got a real good pitcher, and we were 500 last year in the league with a very young team. We started 5 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 1 junior, and 1 senior. So anybody that's ever coached high school sports, that is extremely young. We've brought in a couple freshmen that I think are going to produce a little bit. So other than winning the league title, I don't have another goal for us this year.
Okay. What is your favorite part about coaching the girls softball team?
Girls are tougher than boys in sports. I'll just get it out there. I'll be blunt and honest. When you approach a girl with criticism, rather it might be perceived as positive or negative, they look you dead in your eyes and they're ready to rock and roll. For some reason, when you approach some of these big tough boys with the same questions, they get their feelings hurt, and it's a much different conversation. You got to pad it, make sure the boys' feelings is all right and all that stuff. These girls are tough. So that would be what I enjoy coaching girls sports, let alone softball.
This is just kind of like a question
Yeah, I like that answer.
for us. How long is your beard?
Yeah, we really need to know.
So, story on the beard. We this would have been 2020, and we went down to a national championship for World Series for my softball team that we played in the summer. And if you don't notice, whenever I get like a little nervous, I'll just run the fingers to it. So, but anyways, we lost, and I thought we were the better team, and I told the girls that I wasn't going to cut my beard until we won another one, and it's 2022, and the beard's about 8.5 inches right now. So
Nice.
that's the story about the beard.
Okay.
I like it.
Thank
What do you look for when you think of leadership for a softball team?
The kid that just does it. Like, there's a bunch of kids and people in this world that talk, and there's no action behind it, and that gives a bad perception to children. A lot of trust is lost, a lot of faith in their coach and stuff in general. So you can tell who a leader is by their actions, not by their mouth. So that's what I look in leadership, is just the kids that just go and do it rather than tell you what they're going to do.
I don't know. What else are we asking?
One more question.
Go for it.
All right.
How many home runs have you hit in your baseball/softball career?
I have hit 12 over the fence home runs.
Oh wait, including at softball practices too.
Yeah.
At softball
Yeah,
practices. Well, we had a parents versus kids game, and I think the parents hit 3 of them out.
Okay.
And I might have hit one of those, and it hit the scoreboard, might have broke it a little bit, but the parents did beat the kids. Let me get that out first of all. Smoked, it wasn't even close. Anyway, so I believe I've hit 10 over the fence home runs and like 5 in the park home runs. Used to be fast, not no more.
No, yeah. All right, wait, one more. What is the team's motto? Like, what would you say our motto is for the girls?
I got your back.
Yes.
Yeah, it would just be that simple. Just because I'm real big on camaraderie in the dugout. Everybody's engaged, everybody's involved, and my number one hitter is no more important than the last kid on the bench. So to me, I like to bridge the gap from the top to the bottom, and I think that kind of what's going to lead to our success is us being on the same page, us treating each other like family, and moving forward that way.
Heard it here first, folks. And cut.
Good?
Don't forget your name.
Hi, we are your hourly update hosts. Oh, my name is Drew.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Abby.
And we are back with the last update of the day.
So far we've raised around $23,000, but we still really need your help. So if you haven't donated yet and you're interested, there are multiple ways that you can donate. You can mail a check to us. You can come in, hand a check to us. We on our website, fishercatholic.org. You can donate there.
There's lots of different ways, so please keep donating.
And thank you for our last people that are doubling is Miss Henry and Diana Henry.
Hello, everyone. Up next, we actually have cheerleading, and I am Katie Gillum, and I am your co-coach along with Erin Hesterman. And we have Claire Sikafus and my daughter, Charlie Gillum, and we're going to be talking about cheerleading.
So what is your favorite part about being a coach?
My favorite part about being a coach is just being here at Fisher Catholic and around the kids. We have a lot of fun in cheerleading. It's probably one of the most less stressful sports there is here. We just like to have fun, support all of our teams, and just low stress, fun, and we just support each other.
What got you into cheering?
So I cheered here at Fisher Catholic my freshman and sophomore year. And I started coming to the football games, taking our kids, actually, our 3 older ones, to the football games. And Erin Hesterman asked me if I would help her with the cheerleading squad. She had been coaching for a few years. And I started coaching 9 years ago.
Why did you choose Fisher and being a cheer coach?
Well, just kind of like what I just said, Erin asked me, and being here at Fisher Catholic is just like being at home. And, you know, I could go anywhere else, but you're not going to get that same small feel atmosphere as this place, and just an overall family. You girls are like my kids, and yeah, you're not going to get that anywhere else.
What do you see as a coach like in the future for our squad?
So we're super small right now. You know, we offer a lot of sports, which makes it hard for the kids to do, you know, multi-sports, which a lot of them do. But I see our numbers growing. My husband and I, we started, along with a few other dads, started Biddy football back up a few years ago, which in return we had cheerleading start back up. And so we had 30 Biddy cheerleaders this year for our Biddy football team. And this year we have 12 middle school cheerleaders so for basketball season. So I see our numbers growing. And you know, they, for the first time last year, had an MSL cheerleading competition, and we were unable to compete in that just with our low numbers. But I see us next year competing in that, and the girls would be able to receive first team, second team, honorable mention, like the girls on the, you know, other sports. And it's just a great opportunity for them to go and see other cheerleading squads. And I'm actually helping with that this year as the liaison for the athletic directors. And we're going to take a few of the cheerleaders and go and scope that out, and hopefully next year be able to compete in that.
Why do you encourage future and current students to join cheer?
Like I said before, cheerleading is just low stress, fun, and it's fun to get out there and support. We have great pep rallies now, thanks to Jeremy Klein, and I just see a lot for cheerleading. I think that it's going to grow and get so much better, and I actually would like for it to be more serious, and I know Erin would too. When I went here, you know, we had 30 to 40 cheerleaders try out, and you know, you went up to the door and you had to see if you made the cheerleading squad, and you know, of course everybody's going to make the team, but it would just be nice for it to be more competitive and be able to stunt and go back to doing our dances. And you know, we don't require the girls to come to all of the practices because we want them to be multi-sport athletes. But again, I think that our goal is to get it to be more competitive, so that we in the long run can compete at this MSL meet.
Why do you believe cheer is a necessary part of Fisher?
Cheerleading is a necessary part of Fisher because it brings everybody together. The atmosphere of the games starts with the cheerleading and the cheerleaders. Our pep rallies, homecoming, it all starts with the cheerleaders. And the more we have, the better that will be. And we have great student section this year. Shout out to Joanna Carr for leading that up because they have been great. The student section has been great for the cheerleading squad this year.
And how is cheer an encouraging and friendly environment?
Well, because of you guys, we all support each other, and it's just fun. Cheer is fun.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Just start out by just asking questions.
Hello, everyone. We have up next is bowling, and in place of Tim Dietz, the head coach, we have CJ, and he will be interviewing Jake Kruner and Katie Tipple, and they're just going to talk about the season and what their expectations are.
How do you guys feel about how this season will be and how much success you guys think you will have?
I think this season's going to go pretty well. We're slowly building a bigger team. Everybody's been to most of the practices, so hopefully we're getting better every day.
The guys' team has never really had many players, so it's nice to get a few more guys this year. We've only had like 5 at most in my 4 years of being here, so it's nice to have some substitutes this year.
And my goals for this season is hopefully get Bowler of the Year again and hopefully make it to states.
I guess my goals would just be make it to states this year. That's really it.
Do you guys like the coach?
Coach Dietz is probably one of my favorite coaches. He's very calm, doesn't really yell much.
Yeah.
Bowling's just a calm sport, so there's not a lot
What's the overall atmosphere of bowling?
Just to have fun, just have something to do in the winter and do it for fun.
Who's going to be like your biggest competition this year?
Probably Lancaster for the boys. For the girls, I don't know if we have much. Might be Circleville, I'd say.
Katie, how long have you been bowling?
4 years.
Okay,
This will be
so
my
in
4th
those
year.
4 years, how do you think the overall program has gone from your freshman year to now your senior year? Is it growing?
It was we had a decent amount of girls my freshman year, and then it started to decrease, and then I just started walking around the hallways saying, hey, you don't do a winter sport, you can join bowling. It's fun, it's calm, you can come do it. And then I got a couple girls to come out and try it, and they liked it, and they're back this year. We're slowly getting bigger.
And why do you think playing a sport is important for your high school career, I guess?
You just get to know more people and get yourself out there. You meet more friends. Yeah.
So what do you like most about bowling?
Is that there's not much, it's not a very tense sport. It's very calm.
Do you have anything else to add about bowling?
It's a good sport.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Hello, everyone. Next up, we have tennis, and Owen Brandt and Ben Boyden are going to be asking our tennis players questions about their season and what they expect this year.
All right. So, what are you expecting the season to go like? How's it looking?
Like our bowling program, our numbers have been constantly increasing. Right now, I think, how many seniors do we have?
Like 7 or so, just depending on who comes back this year. With the number of seniors this year, we should be a pretty solid team. We're trying to get more underclassmen because we only have a few. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this season should be pretty solid.
How'd it go last year?
We did really well. I don't know. Individually, I've got first team MSL, and we've been so, and our doubles teams are really good too. Owen played tennis with us last year, and we sauced on them.
Are you guys multi-sport athletes?
Yeah, I play volleyball as well as tennis.
I've done it all. I've done soccer, football, bowling, basketball. Tried it all.
Out of all those, what has been your favorite?
I'd say tennis is my favorite. Yeah,
Nice.
I think we're a really close-knit community, and a lot of us also participate in the musical, so we're constantly running back and forth and trying to do it all, so
Nice.
it's fun.
When you're not in, sports season, what do you do?
Well, if we're not in sports, we're usually in something else. Like, we both do choir in the musical, and we both play instruments, so we just have a lot of other hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right on. What's your favorite part about tennis?
I'd say the close knit community.
Gotcha.
All right. And why did you start playing tennis? What made you want to join the team at first? And what year did you join?
So freshman year was our COVID year, and so our spring athletic
I was gonna
season.
play that year actually.
Yeah,
and then it got canceled.
Yeah, everything got canceled. So we came in our sophomore year, and
we played doubles together our sophomore year. And then I started playing because 3 of my older siblings played before me, and tennis has always just been like in my family, so I just picked it up along with my family.
Natural baller.
Why should people join your team?
Yeah.
Well, we've got a bunch of graduating seniors, so
That's true.
We do need the numbers, and also it's a really laid back sport. Like we all do like either the musical or track or anything else like that, and we still get to fit it in.
practices are about an hour and a half long, so we have time for anything else we need to squeeze in there.
Great. Now I have to ask you two, P or D?
P.
P.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Muy bueno.
Hello, we're back with Ben Boyden and Owen Brandt, and we have the girls soccer team, Vonnie Bethel and Annie McGill, and they're going to be talking about the girls soccer team.
All right, so first question, what are your expectations for next season? How do you expect to do?
I think that we're going to get some new players, a lot of new talent, and we're excited to hopefully win some more games and have fun.
We should have more younger classmen. We didn't have any freshmen this year, and we have like 8 seniors next year. So we're excited.
Are you guys multi-sport athletes?
Yes, I play basketball, track, and soccer.
I play tennis and I also dance.
What's your favorite out of all the sports you play?
Personally, I like basketball the best.
I like soccer the best.
Nice. You have a reason, or is it just like it the most?
I think I've just played it the longest, and yeah, I've just played with a bunch of good people, so I've liked it.
Nice.
What's your favorite part playing?
I didn't feel very pressured, and I think like the coaches are very laid back. They understand we have there were a lot of like new players, and it's very fun. Every practice is fun. We're always smiling. All the team gets along, so.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really good environment. Like the coaches and definitely all the girls are really fun to be around. Like practices and even games are really fun and low pressure.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys do in the off season to prepare for the season?
I feel like a lot of our players play other sports, so they're definitely just they're still getting exercise and everything. A couple of people play club soccer, so just playing all year round.
When did you start playing soccer and why?
This was my first year, so 1 year.
I've been playing probably since I was 4 or 5. Yeah.
Why should people join your team?
It's fun. It's really laid back, and
we've never had any drama, no issues on the team. All the girls get along, so it's just a fun environment.
Do you have anything to say about your coach since they couldn't make it today?
Well, the coach is my dad, so I could have a lot to say, but if he were here, I know he would definitely just encourage other people to play and join because it is really fun.
All right, thank you.
Join girls soccer.
Hello, we're back with cross country and track, and the head coach is Gary Moore, and unfortunately he was unable to be here, so Owen Brandt and Ben Boyden are going to ask our track and cross country players or runners a few questions about their seasons.
All right, so we know you guys have done really well in the past, dominated the MSL. How do you expect to do next season?
Oh, pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I think that we're going to have a good group of girls and guys that are going to come out and work hard, so excited.
Yeah, I think we're going to have some good relay teams, and I think that'll score us a lot of points, so.
Nice.
Looking forward to it. We just finished up cross country not too long ago. Do you guys want to speak on how the season went?
For the boys, we had good potential, but injuries and other factors led us to, I don't know, not what we wanted at the end, but still proud of everyone.
Mm-hmm. For cross country, what was your favorite meet?
Tiffin.
I like Canal because there aren't any hills, so it's just a straight shot.
I would say the state meet, just because there's so much competition there.
Yeah, state meet.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about that at all? You went to state?
There's a lot of competition, and it was nice to be able to run with that much competition, being pushed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys aren't in your season, what do you do to prepare for cross country?
Run.
You
just gotta run.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Besides cross country and track, do you guys do other sports?
I play basketball.
I do basketball as well. Yeah.
Nice.
I play soccer.
I don't play any other sports.
All right. When did you start running, and why did you start running?
I think I started in like 4th grade because I don't really know. Just seemed like fun.
You started running?
Yeah, just started running.
Forrest Gump.
I started in 7th grade, and it was just mostly to stay in shape for basketball, but then I actually kind of liked it, so kept doing it.
I started in 1st grade, and I think it was just because my dad kind of got me into running, so.
I started in like 5th grade, mainly because I just wanted to beat my mom in a 5K.
That's a good reason.
Do you guys have any words of encouragement for people who are wanting to join the team?
it's not as scary as it like looks.
Don't be scared by Coach Moore.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Yep.
Yeah. Any words about Coach Moore since he can't make it today?
He's a great guy, very talkative. Everyone loves him.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, we're back with volleyball. We have Avery Bruce, we have Anna Kenny, and Katie Tipple, and Owen and Ben are going to be talking all things volleyball.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Right. So to start it out, just looking at your previous season, you guys went pretty far into the playoffs. Do you have anything to say about that?
You want to go?
We all around had a very successful season, and it was very fun to just be able to play and be undefeated in the league again for 2 years in a row, and then make it to district runner-up.
Nice.
I thought it was a very nice season, very successful. It was nice having a longer season than other sports.
So you're losing a lot of senior talent this year. Are you guys confident in next year's team to step up and continue the success?
Yeah, I'd say that we're going to have a lot of younger girls on varsity. It'll definitely be a building year for us, but I can definitely see them winning the league again.
All right. Do you guys play any other sports besides volleyball?
I play volleyball and basketball.
I'm just volleyball.
I play volleyball, bowling, and track.
Nice.
What's your favorite part about the sport?
I like all the girls that are involved with it, and I like how competitive it is.
I like how you have to play as a team because one person can't win a game, so it takes all 6 on the floor to work together to win, and it is just a very good atmosphere to be in.
I liked Anna's answer. That was the best.
When did you guys start playing volleyball and why?
I started playing volleyball in 3rd grade, and my parents just put me in volleyball, but then I started to play more competitively because I found my love for the game, and I knew I wanted to play at the next level.
I also started playing in 3rd grade, and I was playing a lot of sports, but that was the sport that really drew me, and I wanted to grow in it.
I also started in 3rd grade, and probably because why I stuck with the sport is that I have a lot of friends that came with the sport of volleyball, and I just love being on the court, and it's very fun.
Why should people join your team?
I think volleyball is a sport that you can catch on to easily, so we could definitely use more girls next year.
I think it is just a very fun, easy game to learn, and it's fun just to play with others. And
All
right, right on. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Go.
up next, we have girls basketball, and we have Ellie Bruce and Bonnie Bethel. And Owen and Ben are going to talk about their season, what they expect. Their head coach is Ben Bethel, and I think that they're going to have a very successful season. And yeah, let's hear about girls basketball.
Right on.
All right, so what do you think your record prediction is going to be?
I'm hoping we win 20 games at least. And I hope we get a lot, like over 20 games, so we make it far in the tournament and stuff.
So we know you have a really young team. What are your expectations with all the young people, and how do you think you guys are going to do?
I feel like they'll just keep growing, and as like so far throughout the practices, they've been showing that they are progressing a lot and making progress.
How many seniors do you have this year?
Only 2 this year, so we are pretty young.
So next year, how good do you guys think you're going to be, since you're only losing 2 people?
We're hoping to just, being a year older, you always can make a lot of progress in 1 year, and how much many of the girls put in the work over the off season and just have the motivation to get better. So
yeah, I think we're going to continue to get better, even losing people, and the younger ones will get better, grow, get older. So
Besides basketball, what other sports do you guys play?
I play soccer and track.
I play volleyball.
Nice. All right. What do you guys do in the off season of basketball? Do you do anything to prepare for it?
Both of us play AU, and a lot of our other teammates do. It's like travel basketball, and we're always, as a team, like a school team, working in the summer, getting better in the weight room, like getting stronger, getting in shape for the season.
Playing a bunch of summer leagues, like different 3-on-3 leagues, or just getting in any games, scrimmages we can.
What's your guys' favorite part about the sport?
I like how we're a family. We truly are, and all the girls are really close. We all have motivation to win. We all want to get better. We all work hard and put in the work. So I really love that about it.
We all push each other, and we put each other to like the same level. Like, we don't think of anyone as being better or worse than someone who might not like enjoy the game as much, but just all having the same like expectations for each other.
I think also, like, we always want even the younger girls to push us. Like, we never want to like look down on them. We want them to push us and get better and like grow. So
Nice. All right. When and why did you start playing basketball?
I was probably 5 years old, 4 years old. And my dad's a coach, so I just
Trey's on here, and he's saying that your favorite part better be hanging out with the coaches.
Definitely not.
Yeah, probably not.
Everybody but Trey.
Yeah. So I was young, and my dad just got me in it, and I learned and I loved it from the beginning. So
I started playing in about 3rd grade, and it was just in the it was a big basketball family, and just parents put us in it to get us to do something, and I just ended up loving it. So
Do you guys have any? Do you guys have any words of encouragement for people wanting to play basketball?
It's a lot of fun, and don't put as much like pressure on yourself as like you might think you need to.
yeah, all the coaches are really willing to work with people, even if you might not be good or like come in struggling. Like, all the coaches are willing to give you that time and like energy and that effort to like help you get better if you really love it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, last but not least, we have baseball, and we have Owen and Ben talking about all things baseball.
Who is your guys' coach? Oh, sorry.
Coach Jared Stewart is our head baseball coach. He's been with us since the COVID year, and he's stuck through it all.
Is that all you have to say about it? All right. How is the baseball team looking? Before the season starts, what are the expectations?
We're looking good. So, a lot of other players are playing other winter sports, so it's nice to see participation even while balancing other sports. Focused as it starts, so we hope to continue that.
All right. What type of workouts is the team doing to prepare for the season? You guys having, after school lifts, anything like that?
So for a majority of the players who don't have winter sports, we're doing just workouts with throwing and hitting. Anything you could show up to, the more the merrier.
How do you think the season went last year?
It went good. We have definitely younger players, so a lot of developing and rebuilding. But still decently successful, and we hope to do better.
What's your favorite part about being part of the Fisher baseball team?
I would say the culture we're building on the team. It's not just playing baseball. It's off the field. We get together multiple times a week and hang out and just have fun together.
Why should people come out and play?
So it's more than just having fun. Most of our experienced upperclassmen know what they're doing, and we're for the main goal to win games and have fun. We're building, growing men, playing, and we're really focused.
We take great pride in the young men that we build on the team, on and off the field, not just in baseball, but in life too.
What's the environment within the team feel like during the season?
Definitely during the season, we're pretty focused. Game days are pretty important to us, making sure our teammates are ready, prepared, eat well, slept well, hopefully to end that night with a victory.
Is Coach Stewart a good fit for your team?
For sure. It's nice to have a coach so dedicated about our program. He's, like I said, he's been there since 2019, even past COVID. He's always involved in the in-season and out-of-season, and it's really beneficial to some of the players.
How do you think Fisher is different than other schools?
It's important with a smaller school to have focused players. So, you got kids balancing academics and other sports, and it's really nice to see that. To see that like family culture all working, intertwine, and doing what we can.
And also the, lack of JV team. We're all one team, one varsity team. We have 14-year-olds playing against 18-year-olds. It really develops everyone together.
What are your goals for this upcoming season?
Definitely to keep progressing. So us as seniors, we want to go out in a good way. So keep building the team and leave a good legacy for the underclassmen to pick up where we left off.
So looking back at that district championship game 2 years ago, what can you guys do this year to get back to that spot?
I would say really push ourselves to become better, not goof around. There's a fine line between having fun and staying focused, and yeah.
I think all of us kind of remember who were there for the district champ game, how good it felt, and we want to bring that back. We don't want to stop just there. Exceed the goals that we already accomplished and keep continuing.
Right on. Thank you.
Yep.
There will be a short meeting for anyone interested in playing tennis this coming spring, this Thursday, immediately after school in the cafeteria. Tomorrow is Guild and it will be a spirit day. Today after school there will be auditions for the spring musical gospel, and it will be held on the gym on the stage, or in the gym on the stage, from 2:45 to 4:15. Student Council has extended their promo off the top sale. They are 2 for $1 and will be sold at lunch and in the office. The Jingle Jog and Walk or Run 5K is December 3rd, and if you and one other person or you get 2 people to register, you get an Echo encounter. Register on the official website and sign up at the front office if it's an encounter. You get a really cool t-shirt, and all proceeds will be provided to the Christmas gifts for families in need.
Yeah, I just need somebody to.
Reminder that Biddy basketball starts this Saturday. Volleyball is responsible for concessions and gate. Please get with Leslie if you have not signed up. All athletes are required to sign up for their sports week.
The camera is right.
This does mean that if you play multiple sports, you may end up working multiple weekends. Boys basketball will be working the clock this weekend. Please see Mrs. Gillum if you have any questions.
Yes, it's Emily.
Attention seniors, to make the 2023 yearbook the best it can possibly be, we need your help. In order to be featured in the yearbook, we need 2 things. A baby photo and a senior picture of your choice to go next to your baby photo. With that being said,
Look at our moms, our rock star moms and Grandma. Grandma Mary. Grandma Mary.
That is the first day back to school after Christmas break. All pictures can be sent to Mrs. Miller at cbeducation.org or to Frank Hampshire at infanthampshire@fishercatholicirish.org. Today is the last day to order Irish for Life apparel. Please use the link and get those in to support the club. Tomorrow's lunch will be Bob's Backyard Barbecue, chicken noodles, potatoes, and chips. You have to decide if Christmas Eve works for you and your family to participate in Charity Newsies food distribution needs. Volunteers for Saturday, December 24th from 7:45 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please sign up at the office in the Echo Binder.
Good luck. Thanks.
There's a new Echo Encounter opportunity for Senora Strikers Guild. To receive this encounter, you must donate at least 6 pairs of shoes for Souls for Souls. There is a box in Senora Strikers classroom for the shoes. Our annual blood drive is right around the corner. It will be December 15th in the Alumni Gym all day, and we would love to see you. Everyone who donates will get an Echo encounter, and if you get 3 people to donate under your name, you will get an additional Echo encounter. Please make sure you register online before December 15th. If you have any additional questions, please ask Mrs. Ellis, Anna Kenny, Alex Pascal, or Lilia Funk. Help raise some dough for the Fisher Catholic Friends of the Arts on Tuesday, December 6th by eating at Mod Pizza. Bring the flyer or online with the code MODF16373. Just a reminder that we will have guilds tomorrow, and it is a spirit day. Have a good day, Fisher.
You ready? Start in band, and then move to choir. So we'll start there. With choir. So we get a special treat at the end of the day to hear some music, which is always lovely. Very nice. lifting up.
So we're waiting for our altos to come.
Okay, perfect. So should I head over to band first, maybe? Okay, great. Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Rare.
Hello. Would you like us to play another song?
I would. We're going to do, if it's okay, we're going to have, I think we have a few students who have some questions prepared for you about band. And then, yes, we would, I'm sure everyone would love to hear another song. So, who do we have speaking?
Okay. I'm Emmeline.
I'm Emma.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Mrs. Rare.
Yeah.
Okay, our first question is, what's it like instructing such a small band? I think it's great because I get to know everybody personally. I could tell stories about all of you if I had to.
That's dangerous.
I love that because I have more time to work with everybody and you have more time to grow.
What is your least favorite instrument to play?
My least instrument, the least, favorite to play. Probably the oboe. I know, she loves to play the oboe. It's difficult for me to play, and I think it's because I have sinus issues, and it's just hard to blow, right? Okay, so that's a little bit difficult to do because of that. But I love double reed instruments because I love playing bassoon. So it's not a double reed thing. I think it's just because it's such a small opening and I can't get air to go through.
So what made you decide to pursue music and to become a band director?
Because I started out in band in 5th grade playing flute, and I have loved doing that the whole time, and I had a fantastic band director that I looked up to, and he recommended music camps and college. He went to the same college that I did, and that was just it. That was my journey on to being a music teacher, and I love every minute of it. Music is everything I do. It's not just teaching. I play music. I enjoy music. I relax by music. It's the best thing ever.
Okay. Where did you go to college and what major?
I majored in music education at Capital University's Conservatory of Music.
If you had to get rid of one song in our Christmas song,
I already did.
From these ones.
From these ones, if I had to get rid of one of them,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, probably Cold Winter's Night. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. What would you like to get rid of? I can
let us know.
I like that one. Our audience will love that one.
Probably.
What is one thing about your music department that you want everyone to know? Like what's special?
What is special? That we all get along so well. Everybody gets along so well, and because we're small, we're able to, I think, learn more, and everybody gets a chance at playing a variety of parts, which is kind of nice, because everybody has melody every once in a while. So I think that that's something that other schools don't get that opportunity to do. You know, with the music that we buy, it helps individualize all of us.
Okay, our last question is, what are you most excited about for the Spring Musical Godspell?
Just putting it together and see how everything comes to life. You know, when it starts, it's like, you know, everybody has issues, and then when we put it on stage, it's fantastic. I know, there are issues, but when it comes together, it's just fantastic.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And I love musicals, yeah.
So what are you going to play for us now?
Thank you. So now what are we going to play? Now we're going to play Oh Come All Ye Faithful. Grumble, grumble, right?
Are you serious?
Okay, Oh Come All Ye Faithful. Another thing that's very special is, like, I'm one of the very few teachers that gets to start out with all of you in 5th grade, or most of you in 5th grade, and I see you until the day you graduate. So it's like you're all my family. It's like all my children. So sad. Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now you get to go to the choir.
We get to go to choir, and I have to borrow a couple students for a moment.
You have to borrow a lot of them.
Oh, for the altos. Yes, yes. Okay, okay.
Oh, no.
Good job, guys.
Just leave sets up here. And then after class, if people come and get it put away, that would be great because we have auditions today.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Good job, guys. Thank you.
Because we're just going to
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. We're still live. That was great. Good job, guys.
Alright, very nice. Let's stand and try from the top.
Mrs. Siller, we have a couple questions for you when you have a moment. Do you want to do this song first, or do you want us to ask the questions?
Yes, you can ask questions.
Okay, we can ask the questions. Okay. All right. Okay. Who has some questions ready for Mrs. Siller? Yes. Oh, let me come over here. No, you're fine. Nope, you're good.
All right. Our first question is, what is it like instructing a choir at a small school like this where you don't have as many members as another choir might have?
Yes, it's really not very different in that the idea is to take all the talent that walks in the door and help them realize their potential and use it to God's glory, really. So as soon as we have 5 people or 15 people or 50 people, our goal is the same, to have a beautiful blend, to let people's talents shine and improve, and to give them the ability to see that they can do anything.
What made you decide to pursue music?
Some people, are just grabbed by music. You sort of don't have a choice. And so that I've been in choirs and playing the piano and all those sorts of things since I can remember. So it was just part of who I was, and it was just made a lot of sense to keep doing that.
Where did you go to college and what was your major?
My major was church music, organ and choral conducting. I went to undergraduate at Luther College, and then I went to the Institute of Sacred Music at Yale for graduate school.
How do you encounter Christ through music here at Fisher?
Well, not only in the music and the texts that we sing, and we sing for masses, and we sing secular music as well, but really through the students and through our relationship with one another, and sharing our faith and wanting to do our very best to praise God and use the gifts that He's given us to our greatest ability. That's such a reward. Music is a heavenly gift on earth. There's just kind of nothing like it.
What's one thing about your music department that you want everyone to know?
That we enjoy making music together, that we're loaded with talented students who give their all, and through the musicals, through choirs, through church music, on school masses, through the band, all things are really just, our goal is to have a good time, to hone our skills, to give excellence as much as possible, and to encourage one another in the pursuit of making beautiful music.
Okay, our last question is, what are you most excited about for the spring musical Godspell?
Well, we have auditions today, so I'm very excited to see what we've got coming. But it's a great show which, expresses not only our story as Christians, but also allows for humor, spontaneity. It's just a very different take on the gospel and what you might imagine. And so there's a lot of room for playfulness, and yet it's a very powerful show as well. So I'm looking forward to being able to present that to our students and to the community.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Summers. Thank you guys. You sound great. Beautiful.
All right, do you hear what I hear?
Good job. Thank you guys. Well, that was very lovely. So now we are about 15 minutes away or so from the closing of our day, our school day here at Fisher Catholic. Thank you for all of you who have tuned in with us today. I'm going to find Dr. Lozada, our principal, and we are just going to wrap up a few things. And say goodbye. But if you haven't given yet, if you haven't given yet, You still have time. And if you don't give today, you can give tomorrow. Or next week.
Any day.
Any day is fine. Any day.
City just walked up to us.
Okay. How we doing in here, phone bankers? How we doing in here?
Amazing.
Awesome. Gotta find Dr. Lozada. Anyone seen her? Okay. Gotta find Doctor. There she is. That's who I was looking for.
You too.
All right.
Did Mr.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hello. I was looking all over for you. What's next?
Am I live? Oh.
You are live.
Well, I think Dr. Lozada and I were gonna kind of do a wrap up of the day.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And I think Mr. Sharp wanted to touch base with you.
Okay.
So let's
perfect.
go in there.
Let's see.
See what's going on.
Awesome job. Keep it up. Good work.
Okay, so these are just ours. Will, did you need me?
I was looking for some stuff. You get a snack for sending a nice text. Oreos, favorite. You? Oreos, wow. How fast.
So she might tell you.
I don't remember. I think I just recently almost hit 20 myself.
3747.
This kid gets 770.
Gentlemen,
700.
You're good? Snack for helping out with Giving Tuesday. Thank you guys for all your help.
Someone random called me and I was just trying to get them to donate.
It's fantastic. That's the way to do it.
We got a donation right here. Ruby Haggy. Good job. Oh, this is a special donation.
Tell Dr. Haggy that.
Mom, you're live.
Yeah, tell she's live.
Yeah.
Tell her we only need like 20,000 more.
Make
We
it big.
only need 20 close to our goal.
I did. Okay. So on here and with this check, I have for this hour 2,035. I don't have this. Yeah. Some of the kids, what do they?
Family member that's in the priesthood.
Hard at work.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't have what the kids got, but I'm at $2,035.
For the 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock hour?
Yeah.
So for the 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock hour, we were able to double the donation through the Henry Sisters of $1,500. So that's $3,000 plus another $3,500 for the hour. Woo!
And they're still coming in because I have a 201, a 206, a 213. We don't have a matching donor for the 2 o'clock hour.
I'll do it. No, I'll do it. Not my wife, my mom.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, I'll do it.
I figured that. Wait, you gotta get to pick them out. You gotta get to 1,000.
Yeah, I'll let Shane do 1,000.
Shane, you gotta get to 1,000.
Doctor, did you hear what me and Shane found out?
No.
He's got someone in his family that's a vegan. I really that's a
All right.
They
Talk
know
about
each
how
other.
great her son is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shane, you gotta tell her. You gotta tell her. You're this close to 1,000.
I am like
No pressure, Shane. No pressure.
like $10 off being in the 1,000.
Are you?
No, he is.
Oh, I thought you were
I'm almost at. I think I'm almost.
$500 donation over here.
It's the Henry hour.
It's the
It's the Henry. Actually, do that. Oh, 614. Mrs. Henry and Miss Henry and Miss Henry are double work shooting. Yep.
Okay.
You're good.
Toss some candy. Toss some candy to people who. Here we go. Yeah.
Yes. It was because of this. Oh, is that what we should? Well, I had Jack.
Somebody says greetings from Germany. It's so nice. Oh, it's
Oh, it is. Greetings from Germany.
Greetings from Germany. Well, Miss
In a minute.
Wayman's on there a lot saying. Okay.
We've reached 6,700 people. Is that what the?
Today.
No, not 6,700. Well, it says reached.
What's engagement?
Today. Because these are kind of broken up.
What does engagement say?
That sounds like that.
She's like, I am getting out of the camera.
Where?
On the left.
100. So this one is 127.
Anything for this particular.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. That works.
And then that one.
Oh, I see. A lot of people are gonna wait till that. You know, that's respectable. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, I saw that. It's people reach. I should go. It's hard to leave. Oh, wait, he doesn't even have kids here. What happened? Oh, she didn't pick up. She'll call back. Did you leave a message? Yeah.
I left her a voicemail.
Perfect.
She didn't pick up, so I left her a voicemail.
They'll call back.
Well, I just.
I did stumble a bit.
Walk through Sally, and then kind of come back here.
For one last.
You have to scoot out really quick.
The nice thing about that is since she only knows my name now, she can't put a face with the name.
Gentlemen,
She'll know.
are you picking up Sarah?
Yes.
Are you picking up?
Come here, guys. These three gentlemen have done a great job today. Woo! Proud of them and their efforts on Giving Tuesday. Great job, guys. This kid, his first name, this kid, was like, I'm so scared to make a call. How much money did you collect over today?
$770.
$770 by making phone calls. Great job, brother.
So what's our plan next? Are we moving forward?
Okay, yes, I'm just taking things off the wall.
That's okay. We've got to wait for Aaron, don't we? Mrs. Ellis.
Maybe they found their future careers.
I think so. Right here.
It's going to be a fundraiser. Wow, want to see how easy that was? Yes, all these. Guys, I have more numbers. Let's go, lady. Okay, here we go. Got a little energy there. Can we go past? Do you mind if we go past the
can go wherever you
courtyard?
want. Yep, that's where we need to go.
Let's do that. Because I want to show them all the work we've done down there.
Mr. Shaw's not here.
No.
And Mr. Albert's not here.
And Mr. Kruner did work down there?
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
And
Oh, let's show this banner too. We didn't talk about this
this is a
today.
big deal. Oh, careful. Don't run into the manger. You're almost there. You're right there.
Yeah.
It's a big one. So here in Fairfield County, we are one of two 2 schools that is accredited as Heart Safe, because every single faculty member, staff member, and student in Fisher Catholic has gone through AED and CPR training, and they're all certified, every single one of us. So, big deal. And we feel like this is the one thing that exponentially will give to the entire community. So we started that. It's the first time we've ever done it, and are hoping that this is the one thing that will give more to our community and every single person that our students run into, our staff run into, our faculty run into forever. And we just got that this past week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, big deal.
Big deal.
They're saving lives.
They will. They will. And you know, the faculty, when the staff came from the hospital, they told us that just this past week that an 11-year-old was
Yes.
saved at Logan
Yeah.
by one of their students who learned how.
So you just never know. So making a donation today, you know, could
It
help.
pays for things like this.
Pays for things like that, for our kids to go out in the community and save lives. So.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. We didn't even know when we signed up for this that there'd be a charge for us to
Yeah.
do it. And a lot of the schools passed that on to students, but we didn't.
We did not.
We took care of it. Yeah.
All right, sorry about the technical difficulties we had there, but we will head on back out. The final bell has rung, and I think kids are getting ready to pile out, but let's go see what we can. And we'll get a final tally as well.
All right. If not, I'll tell Drew.
And it's going to be the hunt for Dr. Lozada. Can we find her? All right. We've done well so far. Kids are getting ready to pile out. And here's our mascot, Mayo. Okay. And we'll take you on the journey, the shortcut. You guys getting ready for theater? We are. Yeah, woo!
So much for today.
It was a little chaotic, I know. But,
we're ready.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job today, guys. Good job today. Everyone did a really good job. Thank you.
Pull it up on your phone and make sure as we
Hayden.
cross down through here.
Hayden.
Everyone did a great job today.
Hayden. You guys ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are your shoelaces?
Mine?
Is that where you're playing tonight?
Too lazy to tie.
Okay, we're here.
Okay, good.
Oh, we're ready. Okay. So let's.
I'll see what Karen did.
Wait, let me see if I have
Wah,
one.
wah.
What are we missing?
Okay.
I need my uniform out of the uniform belt. Okay.
Where's Mrs. Dawn?
No idea. Okay. No idea.
We'll see, my phone probably has 10 minutes left
All right,
to
so
live.
okay, so I don't know what everyone heard about the courtyard because it was frozen, but we'll just, so the courtyard, which people call senior court, is getting a facelift. And by some generous donors, including Mr. John Albert and Mr. Matt Shaw, they've been doing this phase 1 of the decking. We have also gotten a very generous donor to put Stations of the Cross and a beautiful saint statue out here. We are wanting, after the decking is done, to complete the project with landscaping, I believe, taking the grass out actually and doing like more paver patios. So we are still in need of donors for the courtyard. We also need some nice picnic benches and benches.
And things that'll just let seniors be out there to enjoy their Friday lunches.
Yep.
Like in the old days.
Okay. So I think we're heading to the alumni gym.
Alumni
right?
gym,
Talk
this is
to
our
them.
biggest thing. Did it work? Yeah.
just gonna wrap up the day.
Let's say goodbye and thank you for this amazing day.
We are so very grateful. This was our first go with something like this, and you just don't know what to expect. And our Fisher Catholic community really, you all are just amazing. There's no words. We're very overwhelmed right now. We're around.
Well, I think without any matching, I think we're right around 25. So we don't have a tally. We're around 25,000. We don't have any of the matching money, which will be exciting. I think you'll just be up all night tonight tallying and trying to figure it all out. But
after 2 basketball games
Yeah,
or 3.
yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
So it was a good day, and we will be sure to kind of update everyone on the status of the day. But it doesn't have to stop here. If you didn't have a chance to give today, you can give tomorrow. You can give next week. Give by the end of the year to get that tax on your taxes. And if you just if you can't give, but you just want to be part of it, stop in and see us. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. We're just very grateful.
And I think from both of us, we just want everybody to know, whether you give in any way to Fisher, we know that all that you give matters so much. Some of it has absolutely nothing to do with finances at all. The things that you give make such a difference in the lives of all of our students and our staff, and it just means the world to us. So please continue to be part of making the difference in the lives of our students and in our school, so that we can continue to do what we do every day. It means everything to us. So thank you so much for today and for every day and for all of the 51 years that we've had with you.